Hi, kings and queens. How are you doing? How are y'all doing? Wherever you are in this beautiful planet on Earth, how are you? Um, I saw Venus out tonight. She was so beautiful. Uh, just a little introduction. I'm Kawia. That's how you pronounce my name. I'm indigenous to Australia. Um, I don't want to go too deep into that, but we can talk about it later if you want. Comment if you wanted to know a bit about Australia. um, a bit about or what I know anyway. Remember, it's a big country. It's very vast. There's a lot of lushful, different cultures. And one of our like a universal cultural laws or protocols, LORE laws, is that we don't speak about other people's cultures without their information. Sorry, without the authorization, because we wouldn't know how to present it properly. Um, and we uphold that always. I uphold that. As stated in my previous video, I was talking a bit about self-evolution, self-transformation. Um, this is a space that I thought I might try to tap in to people who required some assistance or some um, guidance or maybe just a little bit of advices here and there. I don't like to take full control of because remember the one of the main thing is um, when we're entering into evolution is that we take accountability for ourselves, which is great. It's very awesome. So you let go of that uh, having the need to be dependent on someone. But it's awesome. Like, yes, I'll be here as a support. I love support. Do I have a support? We'll get back to that. But I do have my sisters around me. They, they're good. They're supportive. Um, so in saying that, I wanted to. So this is a space that I've created to upload videos, to be sharing what I do, how I do, a little bit about, if you like, a little bit about how to lose weight in the most natural way that doesn't only affect your biology, but it transforms your mind, um, and transforms your self awareness. So evolution itself is offered to everybody. It's at the tip of our nose. It's available for us to tap into and to evolve. And it's the most beautiful gift that life offers, offers species to evolve, um, which is awesome. So, forgive me if I'm like cutting in and out. This is my second video. I'm sure I'll cringe at this these videos in the next few years' time, when I've built my confidence as well. Speaking of looking at myself right now, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. So one of the one of the first thing about choosing when you chosen evolution now, one of the first thing that the consequences, which is it's all good. Like there's no good or evil about it, but is letting go of values, letting go of beliefs that are not serving you. Not only is they could be not serving you, but they could be going against your spiritual self. So they could be not resonating with your spirit and your holistic growth. So that's one of the things that I've done. I've let go of a whole bunch of values and belief when I've after observing it and realizing how it was affecting me and how it was, blocking my growth, keeping me in that poverty mentality, you know. So, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful process. Yes, tears have been released. Gosh, I can tell you so many, but I won't because this is a happy space. This is a good vibe, positive vibe space. Um, so one of the first things that one must do is to know your why. Um, I have my why. It's a very personal thing, and please take this and make it as your own. If you understand and if you relate with it, and if you haven't heard it spoken like this before and it resonates with you, take it and make it your own. So I met this one old fella. He was one old Aboriginal fella, and we were doing a documentary on him that time, and he was telling me through his own studies, he was telling me how through colonization, the biology, the physical biology, like the biology of indigenous people in Australia have changed so much from digesting certain types of food. These food were used as a tool to colonize our people. So the colonizers used this particular food, which have addictive substance in them, so that the people would want more and more and more and keep wanting, and eventually they had to work for it, and that's all they got was in the rations. We all know we all know that story. So when he was telling me that these food then changed the biology, the structure, the jaw, the bones, like the growth itself of the indigenous person then changed. It changed. So um and so this the main one he told me was about the rice, the wheat, and the sugar. And this was back in 2016. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, try it, try going off it. And I remember saying to him that day, okay, Opala, I'll do this. On behalf of my ancestors, I will say no to colonization, and I will not partake in any of these food source for the next 3 months. And and like for 3 months, I've done that. And then my transformation kind of went into autopilot. But it's only in the moment now that when I look back, how much I've transformed, how much other stuff that I became aware, aware to how a colonism was done through food, religion, going into our belief system and altering and placing all these images in there so that we make it's a whole lot of another topic that we can go much into detail. It needs its own space. So with this one, for now, I'd like to start off really light with to assist anyone out there who would like to transform their body in losing weight in the most natural way. Not losing weight, but going back to your normal size. I'll be uploading videos where where I'll be preparing you, for the next probably 7 days or so before we actually go get into the ingredients. And then during the morning, we'll share the morning together. We'll upload videos of me, what I do in my morning, and how you can use some of that. But again, like, you have to make it your own, because only then it will work for you when you make it into your own. um, this will enable you to re-educate your body, and your body will be in autopilot to do everything for you. Such the our body is such an intelligent being in existence that once you give it commands, it listens to you. So what type of, like, the state you are in now, it's because of your commands. So if you wanted to change your commands, you know, go for it, and then your body will act accordingly. There's so much more. Please feel free to comment down if you wanted me to focus in on something. or you wanted me to, go deeper into another, one of the topics I'm speaking about, I'd love to hear from you. Um, of course, during this same journey, you will learn to go within and actually acknowledge your organs, because your organs are the ones doing all the work for you without your consciously doing it, without your conscious attention. So your organs need to be acknowledged and thanked and loved and given the right tools, the right resources, the right nutrition that it needs, so that it can function at its best and it can restore itself. Um, so nothing is ever unfixable, you know. In the human bodies, it's you can fix it when you focus in on it. Um, so please feel free to comment anything that you'd like me to go deep into. But the point of me making this particular video tonight is to just give you an opportunity to share it, to subscribe and share it with everybody you think would benefit. All your loved one, people you care about would benefit from this. My sisters are benefiting from it. Not only my sisters, but people like, the extended people that have asked me questions. And like after sharing them my story, they took it as their own and they just transformed like very instantly. Have some good feedback. So I just wanted to have this space on the internet so that it's like hitting across the globe, of my brothers and sisters across the other countries: Australia, America, Africa, met Asia, every countries worldwide. So I'd love to hear from you. I hope this video isn't too much of a noob, but I am a newbie, I'm a beginner, so looking forward to sharing your journey with you. Peace.